Hey, it's your dandy, Candy, and I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in on this whole Twitter situation. In case you didn't know, Elon, in all of his infinite wisdom, that was sarcasm for the back section, has decided to enact a daily tweet limit of around 600 tweets for non-paying users and around 6,000 tweets for verified accounts, aka the people willing to give him $8 dues a month. That was the initial proposal anyway. I've heard they've bumped the numbers up a little bit, but to be honest with you, it doesn't matter how much higher they put those numbers at, it's a terrible idea all the way around. Now, I've been on Twitter since 2011, and I have seen it go through some crazy ups and downs. It's also where I get most of the traffic that goes to my site. So needless to say, between prioritizing the verified paid user accounts on your timeline and this ridiculous 600 tweet limit per day, that is drastically cutting into the eyeballs that I can get on my work, which helps to generate traffic to my site. It also drastically cuts into the amount of time that I spend on there chatting with my friends and just checking to see what's going on the daily feed, which admittedly I do spend a lot of time on. Or I did until this whole thing happened. I haven't really been on there much ever since, and I don't really plan to go be very active on Twitter anymore because of this limit thing. Aside from just posting art links and links to the new videos, because honestly 600 tweets a day is ridiculous, and I don't care if they pump it up or down. The whole idea was stupid. But that's not all bad though. With all this free time, I now have more time to work on my art, to work on getting more videos out there to you, and I can start posting more on other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr. I just got a Mastodon account, so silver linings are there. It just kind of sucks, you know? I don't see Twitter lasting much longer if he keeps doing these like harebrained waterhead-ass decisions like this. And even if he were to pull back and say that he did an oopsie whoopsie fucky wucky over this whole thing, you can't really rebottle that fart. The stink's already in the room. Now, I think he claimed this was about combating some like fucking, I'm checking my notes here, to combat data scraping or some shit. I don't know. I'm not really a tech whiz whenever it comes to that type of stuff. To me, honestly, it just comes across like a desperate attempt at trying to shove a pay model onto a predominantly non-paying user base. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of really scummy. Now, the site's been on a downward trajectory ever since he brought that sync in, but I think this is probably the final nail in the coffin for it, because honestly, there's a lot of services that use Twitter. You see tweets all the time on the news. Limiting the amount of time you can actually go on your feed to like 600 tweets a day, that lasts you a couple of minutes, and then you're locked out for the rest of the day. Imagine an emergency service trying to get through to that. It's ridiculous. It'll be interesting to see who the next big social media platform is going to be that's going to take over, if any. But yeah, this is just such a dumb fucking decision. Just all around dumb. Also, didn't he like get some new CEO or something for Twitter? What the fuck happened to that? Anyways, this has been Candy Dandy. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good one. I don't need technical difficulties right now. Hey, oh my. Don't we look fancy today? Oh, fuck, it's bright. We remembered our lashes this time, dear. Great intellectual genius levels of infinite wisdom. We even contoured our neckline so that we don't look fat. Make sure my tits are right. Heaven forbid somebody in their middle ages look a little bit plump. Now, I've been on Twitter. Okay, verify. What the fuck is that noise? Free using user base, willing to. Now, I'm no tech. I'll have to check my notes on this. I'm gonna check my notes. I grab my own boobs, and I'm gonna check my notes here. David Copperfield. So I'm gonna check my notes here. I'm too high. OnlyFans.com. I'm just joking. A new rule. Make sure my tits are right. Follow me on social media. I'm gonna link them right here or some shit. In case you didn't know.